Why are revolvers, once written off as relics, now the very guns breaking 2025 apart? The charts don't just show numbers, they show a shift in power. And if you think this is just another list, you're wrong. These are 20 revolvers reshaping everything right now, and the number one will leave you questioning why you ever underestimated them. Number 20, Diamondback SDR. Diamondback made a bold move with the SDR, and in 2025 it's paying off. Designed with personal protection in mind, this revolver brings modern features that set it apart from traditional wheel guns. The push-button cylinder release feels quick and intuitive, while the dovetail sights offer the kind of accuracy most people expect from semi-autos, chambered in .357 Magnum. It balances stopping power with controllability, making it a solid choice for defense and home protection. Priced around $900, it's affordable enough to draw the first-time revolver buyers while still offering the reliability experienced shooters demand. The SDR's sleek design and real-world practicality explain why it's breaking into the top tier of revolver sales in 2025. Number 19, Model 686. The Smith & Wesson 686 has been around for decades, but in 2025, it's proving that classics don't fade, they dominate. Both new and used models are flying off shelves, making it one of the most consistent revolvers on the sales charts this year. Why? Reliability and versatility. The 686 chambers .357 Magnum and .38 Special, giving shooters powerful performance with the option to train on cheaper rounds. Its 6-inch barrel versions remain range favorites, while shorter options appeal to carry buyers. Whether you're a first-time revolver owner or upgrading from an older model, the 686 hits the sweet spot between price, durability, and performance. That balance is exactly why it refuses to leave the charts in 2025. Number 18, Heritage Rough Rider. Not every revolver breaking the charts in 2025 comes with a premium price tag. The Heritage Rough Rider proves that affordability can still make waves. Chambered in .22 long rifle, it's the go-to revolver for beginners, casual plinkers, and anyone who wants endless range time without draining their wallet. The Rough Rider keeps the Old West styling, but pairs it with options like interchangeable cylinders for .22 Magnum and a wide range of custom grip designs. That combination of low cost, fun factor, and flexibility has made it one of the top sellers this year. It's proof that you don't need to spend thousands to grab one of the revolvers dominating the charts in 2025. Number 17, Smith & Wesson 327 TRR8. If there's one revolver that feels like it doesn't belong in the past, it's the Smith & Wesson 327 TRR8. Built on the Performance Center line, it's designed for shooters who want cutting-edge features and a revolver platform. With an 8-shot cylinder in .357 Magnum, it outpaces the capacity of most competitors. Add in rails for optics and lights, and you suddenly have a revolver that looks ready for modern tactical use. Law enforcement teams, competition shooters, and enthusiasts alike are fueling its momentum in 2025. It's fast, accurate, and adaptable. Qualities that are rarely packaged together in wheel guns. That's why the TRR8 is smashing its way through the sales charts this year. Number 16, Smith & Wesson 686 Plus. The standard 686 is already a chart topper, but the 686 Plus takes it further with a 7-shot cylinder that gives shooters one extra round of .357 Magnum firepower. That small upgrade has made a big difference in 2025 sales, especially for people who want revolver reliability with more capacity. It keeps the same adjustable sights, crisp trigger, and rugged stainless steel build that made the 686 legendary, but adds a little more punch for defense or range shooting. Buyers love that they can shoot .38 Special for practice and switch to .357 Magnum for serious power, all in one platform. It's a balance of tradition and innovation, and is exactly why the 686 Plus is breaking the charts this year. Number 15, Colt Combat. When you hear the name Colt, you think precision, exclusivity, and a price tag that turns heads. The Colt Combat in .357 Magnum is no exception, and in 2025, it's surprising many by landing high on sales charts, despite its premium cost. Hand built in Germany, it's a revolver that feels more like it's a luxury watch than a firearm, with interchangeable cylinders, flawless machining, and buttery smooth action. Buyers aren't just picking it up for prestige, they're seeking the unmatched shooting experience that comes with it. Even with prices soaring past $3,500, demand is strong, showing that the high-end revolver market is alive and thriving. The Colt Combat proves that when craftsmanship meets performance, people will pay to own the best. Number 14, Taurus Raging Hunter. The Taurus Raging Hunter has been around for a few years, but in 2025, it's hitting new highs on the charts. Built for raw power, it chambers monster calibers like .454 Colt, .460 S&W, and even .500 S&W Magnum. What makes it stand out is the modern design. A full Picatinny rail for optics, a ported barrel for recoil control, and a grip that actually tames the beast. Hunters are snapping it up for big game use, while range shooters buy it simply for the thrill of firing one of the hardest-hitting revolvers out there. Starting around $950 and climbing past $1,200 depending on caliber, the Raging Hunter is proving that people still want big bore power in 2025, and they want it now. Number 13, Colt King Cobra. The Colt King Cobra has always lived in the shadow of the legendary Python, but in 2025, it's proving it can stand tall on its own. Chambered in .357 Magnum, this medium-frame revolver offers the perfect mix of manageable size and serious firepower. Colt reintroduced it with multiple barrel lengths, smooth double action, and a tough stainless steel frame built to handle Magnum loads with ease. Buyers love that it brings Colt's snake heritage into a package that's more affordable and practical than the Python, while still carrying that unmistakable Colt prestige. Priced between $950 and $1,200, the King Cobra has surged in popularity, showing up strong on sales charts as shooters look for performance with pedigree. Number 12, Colt Python. Few names in the revolver world carry the weight of the Python, and in 2025, its second-generation run is still dominating charts. Colt rebuilt the Python with stronger stainless steel, refined internals, and ergonomics that keep it relevant for today's shooters. Chambered in .357 Magnum, it balances heavy recoil with accuracy and smooth double-action performance that feels premium the moment you pull the trigger. Available in multiple barrel lengths, from the classic 4 1/4 inch to the long 6 inch, the Python gives shooters options without losing its iconic look. Prices typically run from $1,400 to $1,700, but the demand has pushed it onto the bestseller lists. Number 11, Smith & Wesson Model 460 XVR. If you want raw, jaw-dropping performance, the Smith & Wesson 460 XVR delivers, built on the massive X-frame. The revolver is chambered in .460 S&W Magnum, one of the fastest handgun cartridges in the world. It can also fire .454 Colt and .45 Colt, giving shooters flexibility across power levels. With a muzzle velocity that pushes past 2,300 feet per second, it's a revolver built for hunters chasing big game and adrenaline junkies who want unmatched firepower at the range, starting at around $1,500 and climbing higher depending on finish and barrel length. The 460 XVR has earned its place on the 2025 charts by being both versatile and ferocious. Few revolvers make a bigger statement. Number 10, Smith & Wesson Model 1036 Classic Line. Some revolvers never go out of style, and the Smith & Wesson Model 10 and Model 36 prove it in 2025. Reintroduced with classic cosmetics, slim barrels, and that old-school blued finish, they've struck a chord with buyers who want a revolver that feels traditional but still performs today. The Model 10 chambers 38 Special and is known for its simplicity and durability, while the Model 36 adds concealability with its smaller J-frame design. Prices usually run between $650 and $800, making them accessible to everyday shooters. Nostalgia meets practicality here, and that mix has pushed the classic line back into strong sales this year, reminding everyone why these designs stood the test of time. Number 9. Smith & Wesson Model 20 HD. The Smith & Wesson Model 20 HD, released as a Davidson's exclusive, has quickly found its way onto the 2025 sales charts. Chambered in .357 Magnum, this revolver is a modern nod to the classic heavy-duty models that built S&W's reputation decades ago. What makes it stand out today is its combination of vintage styling with no-nonsense performance, no internal lock, clean lines, and a rugged build that appeals to serious shooters. Priced around $1,000, it hits that sweet spot where collectors of classics and new buyers both meet. The Model 20 HD's limited run has only fueled demand, pushing it into the spotlight and proving that old-school designs can still dominate in today's market. Number 8. Smith & Wesson Ultimate Carry Titanium. When Smith & Wesson dropped the Ultimate Carry Titanium, it was clear they weren't playing it safe at just 13 ounces. Thanks to its titanium cylinder, this revolver is one of the lightest carry-up on the market in 2025. Available in 38 Special and 32 H&R, it's built for people who want reliable stopping power without the bulk. The slim frame, snag-free design, and manageable recoil make it a favorite for concealed carry buyers who want something different from polymer semi-autos. Priced between $800 and $1,000, it's gaining traction fast, showing up on sales charts as one of the most in-demand lightweight revolvers this year. It proves that innovation in revolvers isn't slowing down anytime soon. Number 7. Ruger Super Red Hawk Alaskan. The Ruger Super Red Hawk Alaskan has stormed into 2025 with a presence that's impossible to overlook. Chambered in powerhouse calibers like .454 Casull and .480 Ruger, this revolver delivers big-game stopping power in a package barely over 2 inches long. It looks like a stub nose, but it shoots like a cannon. The heavy frame and cushioned grips make it surprisingly manageable, and that balance of size and brute force has fueled its rise on the sales charts. Priced around $1,300, it's become the revolver for buyers who want something outrageous yet practical, a gun that turns heads at the range and still serves as serious backcountry protection. In 2025, the Alaskan has earned its place as a true breakout hit. Number 6. Smith & Wesson 686 Mountain Gun. The 686 Mountain Gun takes everything shooters love about the classic 686 and trims it down for easier carry. Chambered in .357 Magnum and a 7-shot cylinder, it delivers serious firepower in a revolver that doesn't weigh you down. The tapered 4-inch barrel and a streamlined frame make it a favorite for outdoorsmen who want stopping power on the trail without hauling extra ounces. Buyers in 2025 are gravitating toward guns that balance strength and portability, and the Mountain Gun nails that formula. Priced around $950 to $1,100, it's quickly climbed the sales charts as more shooters realize it's the practical choice for both defense and backcountry use. Number 5. Colt Viper .357 Magnum. The Colt Viper has always been one of the rarer names in the Colt Snake lineup, but in 2025 it's breaking into the charts with force. Based on the Cobra frame and chambered in both .357 Magnum and .38 Special Plus P, the new Viper delivers serious punch in a sleek, carry-friendly revolver. Its heavy half-lug barrel adds balance and control, making it smooth to shoot even with hotter loads. Buyers are excited because it gives them Colt prestige, with a more compact, versatile design than the larger Python. Priced between $1,000 and $1,200, the Viper has become a fast favorite for both range use and everyday carry. Number 4. Smith & Wesson 629 Mountain Gun. The 629 Mountain Gun takes the legendary .44 Magnum and puts it into a revolver that's actually manageable to carry. Built on the N frame, it trims down the weight with a tapered 4-inch barrel while still delivering that raw stopping power that made the .44 Magnum famous. In 2025, buyers are loving this balance. It's tough enough for hunting or trail defense, but slim enough to holster all day. Custom walnut grips give it that classic revolver feel, and the decision to skip the internal lock keeps purists happy. With prices hovering around $1,100 to $1,300, the 629 Mountain Goat has carved out a serious spot on the charts this year as the go-to option for Magnum fans who still want portability. Number 3. Cimarron Lightning Dual Cylinder. The Cimarron Lightning brings a taste of the Old West into 2025, and buyers can't get enough of it. Chambered with interchangeable cylinders in 32-20 and 32 H&R, it gives shooters the flexibility to enjoy 2 classic calibers in one revolver. The single-action design with a bird's head grip feels authentic, almost like something out of a frontier movie, but the build quality makes it reliable for modern range shooting. At around $700 to $900, it's affordable compared to most of the bigger names on the list, and that price point has boosted its popularity. The Lightning proves that there's still strong demand for cowboy-style revolvers, and is riding high on the 2025 sales charts. Number 2. Charter Arms Double Dog Revolver. Charter Arms shook things up with the Double Dog, and in 2025 it's paying off big on the charts. Chambered in both .357 Magnum and 9mm Luger, it gives shooters flexibility most revolvers simply don't offer. The real breakthrough is its no moon clip extraction system, which makes swapping calibers fast and simple. Add in a ported barrel for recoil control and adjustable sights, and you've got a revolver that feels modern while still carrying that tough Charter Arms DNA. With prices averaging between $600 and $750, it's an attractive option for shooters who want innovation without breaking the bank. That combination of versatility, performance, and affordability is exactly why it's climbing sales charts this year. Number 1. Charter Arms Chick 8 Shooter. Topping the charts in 2025 is a revolver no one predicted would make this kind of impact, the Charter Arms Chick 8 Shooter. At first glance, its colorful anodized frames and even a clear coat finish look like pure style, but under the surface, it's all business. Chambered in .22 Magnum, it packs an 8-round cylinder into a compact 2-inch barrel design, offering more capacity than most revolvers its size. A fiber optic front sight keeps it quick on target, while its lightweight build makes it easy to carry anywhere. Starting around $450, it's accessible to new buyers yet reliable enough for everyday use. In 2025, the Chick 8 Shooter has proven that bold design and practical firepower can take the number 1 spot. And that wraps up the 20 revolvers breaking the charts in 2025. Now, if you want to push your knowledge even further, don't stop here. Check out our next video where we reveal the rifles everyone's talking about this year, and decide for yourself if you're holding one of them right now.